The weekend is here, and we guys are here. So this is a bit of an update on the Jota incidents, a bit of an update from Sky Sports. So released by the police. That was around 8:58 on Thursday. You understand? It happened at 12:30 a.m. on the Thursday. So they said, here's a statement from Guardia Civil. A road accident occurred at 12:30 a.m. this morning at kilometer 65 off the A52 motorway in the municipality of Senadilia, that's Zamora. A vehicle left the road and everything indicates a tire burst while overtaking. As a result of the accident, the car caught fire and both people were killed. Condolences to the family. Again, condolences to the family. That be Diogo Jota and also his brother Andre. Condolences to the family and the wife. It'd be very sad, but this is what the police has dropped, an update. Let's move into that is debating mode. I'm here with two Accras. Why say you people sandwich me like that, Charlie? So they try to say I don't go better school.
Oh, life will go better school.
Oh no. Hey. Me I go
better school there soon now.
You know the school I go.
No be butcher boy.
I go as someone kiss you.
You know butcher boy.
I go as someone kiss you.
Come for the
Great assas. I'll be the alumni that's great assas.
Great assas. Assas. You know, apostles.
Yeah, butcher boy. You know, even though they're in sandwich, we still go rise above all hate. You know, rise above hate.
From Gambanga to Accra, from Uyosu to Kita. We are brothers and our mother.
You're not gonna know the feeling. You're not gonna know the feeling. You just, if you get time, just walk around the school.
Your school be very nice.
Luckily for you, we know be the school song with the lock when I get. You go feel walk.
Simple. You go feel.
Just walk. We don't make the outside have a feel. You might not get to go to the school, but you just come and have a feel. Yeah.
The breeze for the school inside. You enter and you know say yeah.
Just have a
paradise.
Oh, your school they be nice.
We are not greedy. We want everyone.
It was both like a university, so I understand. By the colonial powers. We understand. So they really did well your school that one day.
Oh, you do so that to go be the two of us against.
I think they carry some bad camp.
Oh no, it be the best mixed school for Ghana here. So
the best school. Remove the mix for there, be the best school. The mix they take qualify them. You know they be the best school for Ghana. There's no other school.
Now if I talk say your school no good, then some of them will come for my neck. So shout out to the ladies with them. I know them go
Motown.
You know some of them. Shout out to I don't go mention my names, but again, if I mention say your school no good, they won't come for me. Fine girls with them go Motown. I don't go lie. They go and all the fine girls Motown. So
vibe.
So I chanced upon this debating thing. Foreign talents that have come to the EPL, foreign managers that have come to the EPL, they have imparted so much. We have had Italian managers doing so well for Chelsea, even Leicester with, the thinker man doing amazing.
Sure.
We have had a Scotsman who literally colonized the league for almost 20 years.
Fergie.
You understand? He's not English. They try to claim him. He's a Scotsman. He's not part of them. They say, he's British. He's not part. He's a Scotsman.
Sir.
We've had, a man from Catalonia coming to farmers repeatedly, and farmers.
6.
We had, a Portuguese who just came. Once he came, they said, "I'm a special one." We thought he was just bluffing. Oh, this might not go sit up. Yeah, you figure he here before to just silence all of us. He make, the colonizer change in taxes. Can't suit them. Make the colonizer feel the pressure. You understand?
Come torment Wenger too.
Torment Wenger. Finish in life. He now finished Wenger in life, but foreign talents and foreign managers have made the EPL what it is today. That's the truth.
Facts.
If we no go lie about anything.
Facts.
The same goes for also the Italian league. Also, foreign talents also made it what as it is. Spanish league. So foreign talents anywhere would do so much. But for the EPL, the foreign talents have overdone whatever the EPL since '92. No English manager has won the Premier League, and it's very sad.
Very, very sad.
The last English manager to win it was Howard Wilkinson for Leeds. That one, the Premier League wasn't even in. It was the old first division.
Yeah, okay.
So 92, and that was it.
Dalglish? Okay, yeah, Dalglish is actually not English.
Share.
like
they can't claim
no,
him.
no. You know, like my mind go Douglas.
Oh, but they will claim him right now.
Yeah.
Oh, the British man.
I be there night times if right. They be
Oh,
say.
of course.
So my mind will be say
no,
Douglas be say Charlie
Nah,
Mansi.
Harry McElroy, the golf guy, he they come out from Northern Ireland, and then British, then be shameless pass. Unless
They want everything,
Unless they don't
everything
see.
bad. Then
Everything bad, then go repel.
like AJ matter like this. Anthony Joshua go prison. They don't know him, but right, the guy the box like he's British. Charlie.
But let's move on with two likable players. One that I grew up to really respect, that is Henry, and one that I have nothing to say about him, that is Mohamed Salah. You understand?
You have nothing to
Why
say
don't
about
you have
him.
anything to say?
No, because what this guy has done, it will take a long while for an African player
Good.
to do that in the
Yeah.
Premier League. Not just an African player. Let me just forget about the stereotype.
A foreign player.
A winger at his position to consistency. Year in, year out. The first season, one season wonder. We're laughing at nothing you go do. Nothing you go do. No go fit do anything. But consistently, he has farmed. And even the seasons where Liverpool were so poor, he was still farming us. He will give you at least 20 plus Premier League goals and assists. That one he will carry give you, even if the team is so trash. Mohamed Salah. And then this is the start to prove whatever we are saying. So start for Arsenal for the great Thierry Henry, 175 goals, 74 assists. That is 2 Premier League titles in 2002 and 2004, and 2 FA Cups in 2005 and also in 2003. Let's go to Mohamed Salah, 186 goals in the Premier League. This is the goals. 175 goals, 74 assists in the Premier League for that is Thierry Henry, and also for Mo Salah, 186 goals, 87 assists. 2 Premier League titles, that is in 2020, the COVID season, and also just recently in 2025. Two Carabao, sorry, both against Chelsea, 2022 and then 2024, and FA Cup against Chelsea.
Again.
Actually. Oh God! In 2022, we won't talk about the other trophies after that. We're just talking about trophies in England and the EPL. So let me start with you. Titi versus Salah. Their records speak for themselves. At some point in time, for almost 20 plus years, Titi was holding the record for the most goals by a foreign player. That's the king. The Salah has come to break the record.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, what I will start by saying is, congratulations to Salah for making this even a discussion. Because 3 years ago, this was no discussion.
Yeah.
It was, but like Salah he showed some consistency. We make this a discussion. I'll start off by saying these two players are two players who have come into the league and have performed way beyond their expectations.
Yeah.
Because when Arsenal was signing Thierry Henry for, is it 11 million pounds in 1999?
Yeah, the flop that
Arsenal didn't expect him to be this good. They didn't expect him to turn out this well. He was playing as a wing back at Juventus. He was after he got his big break after that successful at Monaco, where he made the transfer to Juve. He didn't really fit in, and he was playing as a wing back. Then, as Wenger said, "Look, your position is as a centre forward. I'm bringing to Arsenal to play as a centre forward." I don't think even as Wenger thought it would tend to be this successful. So, kudos to them on that. Also, when we come to Salah, in 2017, let's not forget he wasn't Liverpool's first choice. Klopp wanted Julian Brandt. And Julian Brandt decided to stay in Germany for one more season. And that's when, I think, was it Edwards or so? He went to him and said, Salah is the next option. Should we do it? And he was even, to be honest, reports say Klopp was even skeptical.
Of course, I would have been.
He was like, he would have waited for Julian Brandt for that 1 year. But they triggered the move and then he came. And like I'm saying, when Liverpool signed Salah in 2017 for that 30 million pounds, they didn't think he was going to be this successful. No one expected him to be this successful. No one expected him to break the Premier League goal scoring record in his first season. Even that people thought he was a one season wonder.
One season wonder.
No one has expected this consistency from him. So I would give the two of them that. But come on, back to the debate. I don't think it's disrespectful to Salah when I say Thierry Henry is just better than him. He has just been better than him in the Premier League history. Thierry Henry is not considered the best the best foreigner to play in the Premier League. He's considered the best player to ever play in the Premier League. And it goes beyond, even goal scoring. It goes beyond this Gen Z's statistics, right? Everything, GNA, goals and assists. It goes beyond that. It's about the cultural impact. It's about the memories people have of Thierry Henry on the pitch. The devastating effect of his quality to opponents on the pitch. The things he did to defenders. Defenders had sleepless nights because of when you see Henry is a player who would actually it's like he shows some form of arrogance on the pitch, and
he had that aura with him.
Like,
that's true.
I won't lie.
You go back to the goal he scored against Liverpool in 2004. He stopped the ball. He literally had the ball, looked at the entire Liverpool banks of four, the Liverpool setup of a bank of four, and went through them. The only goal I've seen the only such goal I've seen is what Hazard did to West Ham in, I think,
2018.
You see, this is the kind of arrogance he possesses. He was just that good. He was just that good, and he was better than Salah. Even though I must admit they both have similar records. Salah, like I said, Salah has done well to make this even a conversation. But come on, Thierry Henry is the greatest player to ever play in the Premier League. He's not the greatest foreign player. Don't limit him. He's the greatest footballer to ever play in the Premier League.
Is it according to you?
I can debate anyone on this. I can debate anyone.
The way you are being cocksure on it.
Shearer's impact is thrown away, Charlie.
No, see, guys, what about Cristiano Ronaldo?
Man, you see, okay, look. I love when people bring in Ronaldo, right? Ronaldo had an impact in United, right? And on the Premier League as well, as a winger. And then equaled the record story. He set the record for 31 goals, right? In a 38 league game. Yeah. But look, Ronaldo didn't last that long in the Premier League for us to add him to the conversation of who's been the best player to play in the Premier League. But
he left one lasting legacy that
the Ballon d'Or.
It took a while for Rodri award. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. That award, they call him Sagacious. The Sagacious award.
Is it the Ballon d'Or?
Oh yeah, the Ballon d'Or. Rodri the Sagacious. So I don't even want to talk about it. To me, not to me, but people still see him as the last true, Ballon d'Or winner in the Premier League. You understand? People even forget that Rodri has won the Ballon d'Or,
and people even forget Michael Owen has also won a Ballon d'Or.
So this 21st century, everyone think,
Ronaldo. Yeah,
the way right now John Cena the walk around and says he's the last true champion. You understand? So that's the first thing that comes to even a kid, a Gen Z kid that was born like maybe 2015. Oh, Ronaldo. Oh, he play Man U. Oh, he win Ballon d'Or. Oh, this is that.
I get you.
But I understand it too. The time was very limited. Just 6 years.
I know.
Yeah, I understand.
6 years. I don't think we can add Ronaldo. My personal opinion. I don't consider Ronaldo as the greatest ever to play in the Premier League. Okay. No. Now to the debate.
Okay.
Titi Mo.
Yeah.
I respect Titi a lot. I think my early days of watching football, I love to watch Arsenal because there were lots of black players in there.
Yeah.
And then Titi had aura. I remember his goal against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
That was some sickening goal. Like that was some.
He dribbled the whole pitch.
Dribbled the whole pitch and then gave that iconic goal celebration, which is now a statue at the Emirates. Titi had aura. Titi had class.
Yeah.
His arrogance, as my brother said, on and off the pitch. Off the pitch, as at that time, he wasn't very vocal, but he would bring everything onto the pitch.
Yeah.
Mo Salah signed from AS Roma in 2017-2018 season for £35 million. I doubted it. As a Liverpool fan, I doubted it because I heard we wanted Julian Brandt, and Julian Brandt, as at then in Leverkusen, was hitting every standard I knew and I expected.
He was a better player than Salah at that time.
Because I saw Mohamed Salah's highlights and what he did in the Serie A, like hit and run, like pro hit and run. Missed lots of chances, and then some Malam goals. I'm like, oh, this guy's finishing. But then he came to the Premier League, right?
Yeah.
And then I would say Mohamed Salah was lucky, and then he had chance. He took his opportunities well.
Yeah.
Because there are some goals I see of Salah when he finished there. I'm like, this goal, the keeper was supposed to save it. But if we are talking about goals and assists, I'll give it to Salah. Salah is up there above Titi.
Yeah.
That is what you read here today. You said Titi has 175 goals and
Salah has 186.
Salah has 186 and counting. I know he extended the contract because he wants to hit 200.
Yeah.
He wants to hit 200.
He'll get it next season.
And then break records. 14 goals next season. Oh yes, he can.
I think by October.
Oh no. Oh, October is no. Let's give ourselves by February because look, listen. People have found out Salah's game. If you pay attention to the latter parts of the season, I think we had 8 games and then Salah had to break a record. He wasn't able to. People have found out, right?
If you had broken the record, that's the record.
So now it's left with Arne Slot to tweak Salah's game a bit, whether Salah is going to play as a 10 or a 9 or whatever it is. Now, mind you, Salah has always been a winger.
Yeah.
Titi started as a winger and played as a striker.
Yeah.
So Titi had the opportunity to bang in more goals. Salah as a winger has banged in 186 goals. 186 goals
Premier League.
in the Premier League. Like we are not Premier League 186. Wenger, you're from 11 and 7. Oh boy, 11 and 7 on the wings. 100 and then giving him how many assists? Over 80 something assists. Look, there's nothing to downplay on that. Titi, and you sit here and say that Titi is the best player to ever play. No, Titi is not. Look, listen, I respect Titi a lot, but I won't agree to the fact that you say Titi is the best player to ever play in the Premier League. No, I won't. Titi, I respect him a lot. But with Salah's impact in Liverpool and the Premier League and the Muslim community as well, he's laughing. But
before Salah came, who respected Arab players?
Look, honestly speaking,
no one respected Arab
what Salah has done for the Arab community, bro. No, Charlie, Mo Salah is there. Mo Salah is there. I would take on the basis of goals and assists, I'll take Mo Salah over Titi.
Look, you spoke about a winger as to but let's not forget these wingers right now. There's Salah as a winger is not playing as a traditional winger.
Yeah,
he's not your traditional 7 and 11 like the Albrighton type or those Mendieta type of wingers. No, Salah is playing as a wing forward, and even in games he plays as a centre forward. If you've not noticed this, watch Liverpool games. Okay, Salah occupies positions as a centre forward. It's only recent times where Liverpool play with someone like a Darwin Núñez or even at times when they play with a false nine like a Luis Diaz. Those days when they were playing with a Firmino, he was playing as a centre forward. Yeah. Firmino was dropping deep in that false nine role, and Salah was occupying centre forward positions in games. So when we say Salah plays as a winger, to make it look like he's far away from the goal. He's a wing forward, and he sometimes occupies position as a centre forward. So even though you can admit a winger and a centre forward, Thierry Henry might be closer to the goal than him. Let's not forget that Salah is not that far from the goal himself. Yeah. So that one is a non-starter for him. It's a non-starter because Salah's longevity and his goal record respectable.
I think he has been.
But there's a generation. But you see, there's a generation that focuses on numbers. Yeah. In that generation, they were not that focused on numbers. Yeah. So if you are sticking to the numbers alone, we are not going to have a fair debate here. Yeah. Because when you consider someone like a Ronaldinho, Neymar has better numbers than him, but we do not see because of the numbers, Neymar is better than him. Respect to both players, but we cannot see Neymar is better than Ronaldinho because of his numbers. Even for Brazil, Neymar's goal or assist record is way, way, way bigger than Ronaldinho's. But you see, we cannot say because of the numbers he's better. It's the same here. We cannot say because of numbers Salah is better than Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry.
We started off based on numbers. Yeah. He didn't start the argument with who is the best player. He started off with numbers. Who has had a greater impact? So is it impact in the Premier League? Yeah. We are talking about Premier League here, right? And then based on the numbers I have here, you can't tell me Titi is better than Salah.
And we didn't add the Champions League.
We've not added Champions League, Club World Cup, Super Cup. Titi didn't win a Champions League with us now. He had to move to
But
Barcelona to win.
he didn't only play for Arsenal.
No, I know.
talking
We
about
are
the Premier League.
listen. We are talking.
No. If you are talking about the Premier League,
Salah did it in the Premier.
Stick to the English competition.
Salah.
yes,
Then stick to the English competition. Don't bring the Champions League in it.
Okay. The reason why Arsenal is suffering and these players can't, they might never even win the Champions League is because I feel he and his team failed in 2004.
Yeah.
Were invincibles in
The invincible
league.
season.
But you lost to, I think, Inter Milan or so. It never made sense to me.
And then in 2006,
It was
that
Chelsea.
final.
It was a Chelsea in that 2004 you're talking
Yeah.
about. But we are talking about the Premier League.
Yes.
The Champions League is a different conversation altogether.
I know.
And when we are focusing on the Premier League impact, if you are bringing in the Champions League, then it changes the conversation altogether.
Yes, but
if you are talking about Premier League impact, I do not think Mo Salah, as good as he has been, matches up to Thierry Henry. I'm sorry.
Even in the Champions League, does Titi have more goals than Salah?
No.
So, Thierry Henry at a point was the second highest goal scorer after Raul.
At a point.
I think he has 50 goals. How many goals does Salah have in the Champions League?
Salah has.
Van Nistelrooy was even in the mix.
Salah
You
has
see-
over 50 goals in the in the Champions
you
League.
see, this is what I'm talking about. Thierry Henry in the Premier League. His impact from between, let's say, 2001 to 2006 when he left, it was undisputed. There was no one touching him. And I've not seen anyone hold the league by the scruff of the neck. Maybe you could talk about Ronaldo between 2007 to 2009. But between 2001 to 2006, the kind of dominance Thierry Henry had on the league, I do not think Mo Salah has shown that dominance.
You want to
Mo
tell
Salah
me-
has shown consistency. But the kind of dominance, the kind of effect he had on other teams, other players he faced in that period, I don't think Mo Salah has had that. And maybe that's the next step for Mo Salah to go. I don't know if he has if age is on his side for him to achieve that. But for that alone, in addition to the several other things, I think, look, Thierry Henry edges him a little bit, just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to tell me since 2017, right, to 2025,
Yeah.
Mo Salah has not had impact.
He has not had the dominance on it. He has shared that with several players because look at Kevin De Bruyne, what he's done in that period. You could
Okay,
so
look,
in that period.
I'm coming. You mentioned the Kevin De Bruyne. I also mentioned a Rooney in that age.
What I'm saying
no,
is-
you see,
No.
Titi had his time.
Yeah.
And do not tell me Titi dominated the Premier League from 2001 to 2006. No.
Look,
Titi didn't dominate the Premier
he
League. in
dominated
2000.
the Premier League.
Look,
we had 99.
we had Ruud van Nistelrooy come in.
2001.
We had Didier Drogba come in. We had Rooney come in. We had what's his name?
A lot of players.
We had lots of players coming in. So when he's even what's this guy's name? Michael Owen. Didn't Michael Owen win the Ballon d'Or in 2003?
That even has.
Yeah.
you know,
Sorry.
that even adds to my
2001.
point. That even adds to my point.
Titi was also there. So when you say Titi had impact, but you do not tell me dominance from 2001 to 2006 it was all about Titi in the Premier League. No.
I'm saying it again.
Say it again.
From 2001 to 2006, the dominance Thierry Henry had on the league, no player has ever had that on the league. Let me expand on my point.
Okay, expand.
Let me expand
Yeah,
on my
expand.
point. In that period, he was undisputed. He was undisputedly the best player in the league. In the period you spoke about with Salah, there is a debate every time. There was a debate about Eden Hazard. There was a debate about Kevin De Bruyne. There's always been someone. And it was arguable.
So you think
Between
at some
2001 and 2006, it wasn't arguable.
so you think Ruud van Nistelrooy
He wasn't. No.
Ruud van Nistelrooy left. He played only just, I think.
He played for 5 seasons. He played 5 seasons
Yes,
for Manchester
yes.
United.
And
then
that
went
5
to
seasons-
Madrid.
In those 5 seasons, he won the Golden Boot once.
Yes.
Thierry Henry won it 4 times.
Yes.
In those 5 seasons he played.
Yes.
That is dominance. That is where, see, in those 5 seasons, no one could say Ruud van Nistelrooy is a better striker than Thierry Henry. No one could say he's a better player than Thierry Henry. That's what I'm basing my point on. In that 5 years, Thierry Henry was undisputedly the best player in the league. In these 7 years, you cannot say the same. You cannot say the same about Salah.
Why can't you say same
He
about
is
Salah?
Arguably, he's in the conversation.
No,
Because
no,
there's
no.
Kevin De Bruyne.
No.
There's always a Kevin De Bruyne being mentioned. There's an Eden Hazard being mentioned. These guys arguably could compete for that spot with Mohamed Salah. But in that period,
Good.
Thierry Henry was See, it was not a debate.
No, I'm coming. Titi had a very good team backing him that time.
Liverpool have also had a very good
I'm
team.
coming. Liverpool was building.
01 to 06, it was a
No, I'm saying
No.
from 2017 to 2020.
From
like, they've had a
2017
good
to
team.
2020, Liverpool started building when Klopp came in.
James Milner and those players.
Look,
Lallana and those players.
tell him. Titi had a very good
Established
foundation.
team.
Salah, Klopp was building the team. And since 2017, up until 2019, 2020, when Liverpool won the Premier League, Liverpool had built onto a point. 2020, there was a dip because there were so many injuries. They had to build up again. 2022, they went to the Champions League final and then lost. 2023, that's when we signed Darwin Núñez, and then the team had a dip again. But still, throughout all this period, Salah never dipped. We will say that the team had dipped, but Salah will give you the 20 goal and assist
plus, yeah.
in the Premier League, even more than that. Salah will give you a 30 goal goal and assist in the Premier League season throughout that. So when he said to say that Titi had the from 2001 to 2006, it was all about
period,
Titi,
yeah.
and then no one. It's just that Ruud won the Golden Boot once. In that, Titi came into the Premier League what year? 1999. When year did he leave?
He left in 2006.
2006 after the final,
2007.
right? Sorry, 2007.
Yes.
Good. And then what year did Salah? So Titi won the Premier League Golden Boot 4 times.
Yeah.
Yes.
Throughout his period, Salah has also won it 4 times.
Yes.
Salah is about to win the PFA Player 3
3
times.
times. More than.
More than. No, I'm coming.
I just said the Champions League.
I'm coming.
I just said the
coming.
Champions League goals. 51 for Salah, 51 for Henry.
You understand? So, you know, you're even talking about Champions League.
You're
talking about Premier
I am
League
building
here.
on my point.
Yeah,
I'm building on
I'm
my
listening
point.
to your point.
Salah has won, what's the name? Player of the month in a season. He set the record. The most 3 times in a
Calendar year.
in a calendar year. Sorry, not in a Premier League season.
Yeah.
Titi didn't do that. You said Titi had dominance. Titi never did that.
Jurgen Klopp also won the manager of the month 4 times in a year. That's the most they've ever won it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make him better than Alex Ferguson or Pep Guardiola.
No, we are talking about Salah and Titi. You said dominance. Look, Klopp had dominance at a point in the Premier League. No, we won't. But when you say 2001 to 2006 was all about Titi, no, my brother, no.
I'm not saying it. I'm not just saying it's all about Titi.
Okay.
I'm saying in that period, there's no footballer that could chat to him in the Premier League. In this period, people can chat to Mo Salah. In that period between 2001 and 2006, no one could chat to Thierry Henry. And you talk about building. Arsenal were also building at some point. In 2001, the period I speaking of, Arsenal had lost the league 3 times to Manchester United. Finished second 3 times. They won it in 2002.
Wait, I'm coming. So are you going to win the league?
That's what the history says. Numerology and history says, but that's a conversation altogether. And that's another conversation altogether. In 2002, we won the league again, and we had to build. By 2004, Chelsea had come into the picture. It was a different opposition altogether. They brought in money that no one had ever seen in the Premier League. That is also adapting to the situation. But in all this, with all this adaptation, no player could chat to him. And it is not me sitting here saying it. It's a fact.
Okay.
No player in that period between 2001 and 2006 could chat to Thierry Henry.
Okay.
In this period, if you say let's say in 2006, I can say Thierry Henry is the best player in the Premier League.
Okay.
And no one could have a debate with me. In this 8-year period or so, when I say Mohamed Salah is the best player in the Premier League, someone can mention Kevin De Bruyne and have a genuine debate. Someone can mention Eden Hazard and have a genuine debate. That is my point. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying in that 5-year period, and I'm saying it again, the dominance he had on the league, it has never been seen. Maybe in that's why I'm making a point. Maybe between 2007 2009, that was a 3-year period where Ronaldo had that dominance. Yes, but Salah has failed to have that dominance that he's had. You see, it's ironic that he's won the Premier League, the PFA Player of the Year 3 times. He's won several Man of the Match awards, several Player of the Month awards. But still, there's always a debate about him in his era.
Because people do not give him the respect. That is it.
He has the respect. No, because
people do not give
because
Salah
during that
the
period,
respect
there have
he's
been players who have been equally better.
Yes.
Equally good or even better than him.
Let's try and wrap up with this. It's been a heated conversation. We have even forgotten about the second one we're supposed to argue about. That one we will take put free inside for another time. We will take put free. But let me just give you guys 1 minute each. give me your top 5 foreign coaches in the Premier League, like in Premier League history. Best in order of, I think, is it ascendancy? We ascend to heaven.
Yeah,
so
we ascend
5,
to heaven.
4, yes.
You want
5, 4,
to-
3, 2, 1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, I have Klopp, Wenger, Jose, Pep, Fergie.
Klopp, Wenger, Jose, Pep.
Fergie.
Okay.
I wish I could have 6.
Okay, 6.
I wish I could have 6.
Then
I'll
I
give you
because
6.
Then I want 10.
Okay,
I wish I could have
you
6
mentioned
because-
your set one.
Yeah, no, because I want to appreciate Ranieri for what he did with Leicester.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot
no doubt.
list my
Yeah.
No
I would
doubt.
have had Ranieri at 6. Then Klopp at it was between Ranieri and Klopp. But look, that's you cannot finish 97 and 92 points
Without winning the league.
without winning the league, and let me not appreciate that. That's a that's a tough thing to do, and he did that, and he didn't win the league. And people just sweep it aside like it wasn't nothing. But that's a top achievement.
That was something
So, yeah,
under Guardiola.
that would have won the league in every other season bar too.
Ferguson never
You
won.
understand?
with
You understand?
97.
He never. So Klopp number 5, Arsene Wenger number 4, Jose number 3, and number 1 tied between Pep and Ferguson.
So there's no tiebreaker.
No, there's no tiebreaker. I cannot see Ferguson won the league
13 times.
13 times. One thing I respect Ferguson for every time is that every generation he adapted to it, and he was able to win the league in 4 different generations of the Premier League. Pep, what he's done in the last 8 years is unheard of. 6 Premier Leagues in 8 years, 4 in a row. He's just treated all of us like
National best farmer.
yeah. You see, when Ferguson was like, it takes me back to 2007, 2009, that period. When even in his early stages, let's see, when Wenger came in 98, from 98 to let's say 2009, every time Ferguson won the league during that period, he wasn't the outright favorite.
Yeah.
There were people who were expected to win it, but then he came back and won it.
So why not
Between-
give Fergie his
Yeah,
like, give him his
that's the
flowers.
thing.
Fergie
That's
deserves
the
it,
thing.
man.
But between 2018 till now, every single season, Manchester City are the clear favorites.
Yeah, because the quality in the league is low.
Exactly.
No,
The manager. The manager plays. The manager plays.
That's the truth.
The manager plays
The quality
a
in
huge
the league
part.
is very low.
See, the quality in the league is low.
Let me tell you when United did the first repeat.
Sure.
96, 97, 98. Hey, 96, 97, then
No, it was
98.
99.
99, 2000, 2001.
2001.
So those 3 years,
Yeah.
Arsenal were the best team.
Yes.
They were going neck and neck. They were fighting each other. Vieira and Keane were killing each other. You understand? There was Liverpool behind in 2001. They did that treble, the Mickey Mouse treble and all of that.
The
They did that treble.
Europa.
Even those first 2 doubles, we did 93, 94.
Yeah.
And we did the second double.
95, 96.
96, 97.
96, 7, yeah.
96, 97. Newcastle was the best team. They led the league to like the last 3 or 4 games. And they bottled it on all 2 occasions.
And that's when they had Shearer.
You understand? Arsenal, I think Man United bottled. We could have done a 3-peat in 98. We bottled it with like some games to go. So like even Chelsea, 08. See the stress that Chelsea can't give you 08. They had to go to the last day. 08. Bolton had to do wonders for us. Bolton had to score Chelsea for us that day. If not, we wouldn't have won the league.
Nah, but
09. Things were 09. Makeda had to score some last minute goal. Liverpool were winning the league with ease.
I
Ferguson
remember that week.
Toy all the time. I think the easiest league he won was his last season, 2013.
2013,
I think Man City decided to just leave the league for him.
But you see, the point I'm making is this. Pep Guardiola accounts to the fact that the league has become this way. Because, see, it's very difficult for us to like start a season and we say, oh, City are going to win it.
With
And we are not saying it only
though.
because of the quality of players City have, but because of the manager too.
And
this
because of
manager
the
has
money they
taken-
have. My brother, let's talk about them. Listen,
No, he's
City
won the
has
league with
spent-
100 points.
No, City has
He's
spent
won the league with point tallies that no one, people are barely seen. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have both of them at one. For me, very little separates them. Pep has a few more years. If he stays in the league more, maybe wins 2 more league titles, he might go ahead.
I
of
beg
him.
to differ, but Pep is not winning the league until he leaves the league. I'm saying it here. Pep is not winning the league until
So
he
you mean
leaves.
he's won his last Premier League title?
In the next 2 years,
So you
no.
mean Pep Guardiola has won his last
Yes,
Premier
I'm
League
saying
title?
it here. And I'm saying it again.
on the chopping board.
Pep Guardiola has won his last Premier League title. He won't win
record,
again.
on record.
On record. Put it on record. Look at me. Look at me in the eyes.
Charlie, guys, this
Pep
has
Guardiola
been
won his
a
last
pulsating
Premier League.
debate. Heat day inside, but on a solemn, mood, sake of one our brother Jota and then his brother Andre. Rest in peace to both brothers. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, really beg you. Subscribe to the channel. As Oliver Twist, we want more subscribers. So please subscribe to the channel. If we get to 70K by next month, you understand? Like, share. We out.